Attacking at the right time and getting into a breakaway in a road race can sometimes involve some luck. However, like the game of poker, some people are just consistently better at it than others. There's plenty of skill involved. Here's our guide on how to attack at the right time and do it safely.
Keep other riders in the wind. It is worth knowing the direction of the wind when you attack. If it is coming from the left-hand side, then attack down the right-hand side of the road. This will give those behind you less shelter, and so you'll have more chance of breaking the group up. Check behind you after your initial surge, and if you've drawn a small group clear, then pull over to the left to give them shelter and start working together. Expert tip: if you've got a key rival in the race
and Cav decides to go on the attack,
Well,
try going when he or she has just been riding hard.
Stannard that goes on the attack on the left-hand side.
but Stannard goes again.
Use teammates to your advantage and share the attacks. If you're riding as part of a club or team, then try and use that to your advantage. Take it in turns to cover breakaways so that you have more chance of getting one of the team up the road. This can work for both the early breakaway and also if you're coming towards the finish in a small group with more than one of you within. Use momentum to your advantage. If the group has split in front of you, but your group is quickly chasing back on, then use your momentum to go straight past everybody. That extra speed should see you get an advantage immediately, and it will take a lot of effort for the others to accelerate and match your speed. Talk to others. It's always going to be difficult to win from a long breakaway, unless you're coming close to the finish, so if you've got some friends in the bunch, why not talk to them and plan an attack together. Follow others' attacks rather than always making your own. At the beginning of a race, it's a good idea to follow the attacks of others rather than continuously making your own. If you sense that somebody is about to go, then latch onto their wheels straight away, being careful not to overlap wheels. After they finish their initial surge, take a quick look around to see what the situation is behind you. If you've got a gap, then you can continue to work, but if the entire bunch is with you, then you can sit up having used a minimum amount of energy. Where to attack? Over the top of a hill. If you're one of the strongest riders, then on a climb or over the top of it is a great place to make your attack. Only the strongest will be able to attack at this point, so anybody that you do pull clear will likely be a good ally. Go when it's already been hard. It's tempting to attack when everybody is going easy, hoping that the group will all look at each other and you can get a sneaky advantage. This can work sometimes, but often it's best to attack when the race has already been hard, if you can. If there's been a multitude of attacks and riders around you are starting to look tired, then this can be the best time to go. If those other riders are on their limit, then only the strongest will want or be able to go with you, whilst the others will have to slow down and recover before making another effort. When the road becomes twisty. Out of sight, out of mind is an old adage in the world of cycling. Basically, it means that if the group behind you can't see you, then they're less likely to chase you down. This of course means that it's best to attack when you're riding through some twisty tree-lined roads. This doesn't mean taking unnecessary risks by cutting corners. Always stay on the correct side of the road, just after somebody or a group has been caught. If there has been a frantic chase of a group, then it might well be that those around you are looking forward to a quick rest and to eat or drink something. This is often the perfect time to go, just when everybody's mind is looking forward to taking it easy. Hit them hard and you might well find yourself getting a big gap on your rivals. A good bike racer will do this safely and calculate the risks before winning. When the best rider goes. If there's somebody you regularly race with who is consistently up there in the results, then look at what they're doing and when they attack. It's likely that as well as being strong, they are also experienced and know the best times to make their moves. Keep an eye on where they position themselves within the group and try to learn from them, and even follow when they go. Where not to attack. Into a headwind or on a straight downhill. It's rarely a good idea to attack into a headwind or on a straight descent, even if it's not very steep. In this situation, you're never going to gain much time on the bunch. It'll be easy for a group to catch up and overtake you, and you also risk crashing or causing a crash. Neither of these are very smart and won't make you very popular, so ride safely and race smart. Before a major climb, it can be tempting to try and gain an advantage before a climb, so that you can go up it at your own pace and hopefully be caught by an elite group over the top. However, 9 times out of 10, you'll get caught before or at the start of the climb, and having already made a big effort, you'll be even less likely to be able to stick with the group over the top. Once you start racing regularly, it won't take you long to recognise the riders that make it into the breakaway more often than not. It's a good idea to watch what they do. Not only will you learn from them quickly, but if you stay near them and are able to follow, you could well also find yourself making the decisive breakaway.